What is up, my fellow samurai? It's Marsh from Holix here. Now, some huge news just dropped about Ghost of Tsushima. It's getting a free multiplayer mode this fall. And first off, I need to say I knew it, y'all. We were literally going to put out a video last night saying if a co-op mode was on the way because of what one of the co-directors of the game said at a recent interview, but I'll talk about this more later. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I would truly appreciate that, and it helps our small channel to grow. I'm going to play the new trailer that Sony posted and discuss the details, so let's go ahead and jump into it. I just watched the trailer and it looks super dope. I'm really hyped for this new co-op mode, y'all, and the fact that it's free is not only really cool, but it's actually a little surprising because let's be real, if they would have asked for $5 or $10 for this DLC, I think most people wouldn't have had an issue with that. And from my understanding, the only thing you'll need to download this is the actual game itself and a PlayStation Plus account. So if you're someone like me who hasn't had a PlayStation Plus recently, looks like we'll have to buy a membership now. Thanks, Sony, for that. A couple things that I noticed from the trailer, it appears that they are using a class system. In a blink and you'll miss it moment, each player had their class listed above their head. So there was a samurai, assassin, hunter, and a Ronin. I'm really curious to see how each one will play because playing in a single player, you're essentially all of these. So I wonder how they're going to break each one of them out. I'm going to let the rest of the trailer play and then I'm going to jump back in afterwards. As I was saying earlier, I think this trailer looked really dope and I'm really excited to play it. But let me know in the comments below which class you guys are looking forward to playing the most. I'm thinking I'll be the assassin, but I definitely want to read up on them more. As we were making this video, we noticed that there is a post on the PlayStation blog with more information listed. So I'm going to read some of the more important information to you. So it says Legends is an entirely new experience. It's a separate mode that doesn't follow Jin or his companions from the journey. But instead focuses on 4 warriors who have been built up as legends in different stories told by the people of Tsushima. And Legends is haunting and fantastical, with locations and enemies inspired by Japanese folk tales and mythology, and an emphasis on cooperative combat and action. So I think that's kind of like how the trailer is, where it looks like they're using supernatural abilities. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but it says they designed Legends to be exclusively cooperative gameplay experience. So it's actually 2 players or can be up to 4. So each player can choose from, like we said, samurai, hunter, ronin, or assassin. And each class has unique advantages and abilities that they'll reveal in the future. And then it's separate. So if you're just as 2 players, you'll play a series of co-op story missions that escalate in difficulty, building on the foundation from the combat from the single player campaign. But it does have those magical twists and supernatural abilities. And it says it may require careful synchronization with your partner. And also on the 4-player mode, you take on a wave-based survival missions, fighting groups of toughest enemies Tsushima has to offer, including a new one called an Oni enemies, and they have supernatural abilities. So it says if you can best the story and survival missions, you may be confident enough to take on the 4-player raid that'll arrive shortly after the launch of Legends. So we'll have looks like we'll have probably a month or so to play the regular survival and the story mode, and then they're going to release raids, which I would assume may be similar to something like in Destiny. But about the raids, it says sending you and your partners to an entirely new realm to challenge a brutal and terrifying enemy. So it definitely sounds like something from Destiny. We are definitely going to be posting more about this as they release information, and we're going to do maybe possibly a trailer breakdown. So let me know in the comments what y'all think about this and kind of what you're hoping for from the modes. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. We'd really appreciate it. And that also helps the YouTube algorithm know that we are doing something right. And also subscribe for more gaming news. And we're still covering Ghost of Tsushima on this channel. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.